Sitting on Charlie's right hand was Aushway, and sitting on his left hand was Solomon White. As soon as Solomon White sat down, he whispered to Charlie, "Mr. Wade, Thompson's first-class villa has almost been renovated. When do you plan to move in?" Charlie said, "I will move in after the decoration is completed." He has already discussed with Claire and want to live in the villa as soon as the decoration is complete. Not only will the environment be much better, but more importantly, he can be isolated from his mother-in-law Elaine from the floor and avoid her interruption as much as possible. Upon hearing this, Solomon White hurriedly said, "Mr. Wade, do you want me to buy some furniture and appliances in advance? Then you and Madam Wade can move in with your bags." Charlie thought for a while. Although Claire is not too extravagant and wasteful, she still has a high pursuit of lifestyle and style. In addition to the decoration of a house, the most important thing is the purchase and placement of furniture. If he let Solomon White do the work, it would be easier, but Claire might not like it. Therefore, it would be better for Claire to choose this kind of thing according to her own preferences. So he said to Solomon White, "You don't bother to worry about furniture and home appliances. Then I will take my family to pick one. After all, everyone has different preferences." Solomon White hurriedly said, "I also thought about it this way, so I didn't take the liberty of buying home appliances and furniture. However, I prepared a 10 million shopping card for you in advance, which can be used freely in all furniture and home appliances stores in Orus Hill." Charlie waved his hand and said with a smile, "That is so nice of you, but I won't charge this money, it's not appropriate." Charlie was not short of money. The 10 billion that the Wade family gave was barely spent, and then he blackmailed more than 10 billion from Japan's Kobayashi Pharmaceutical. Now more than 20 billion is lying in the bank card, he really doesn't know how to spend it. This is not counting the net profit that the Emgrand Group keeps pouring in. If the net profit is counted, it will be a larger sum. Seeing Charlie's rejection of his kindness, Solomon White knew that Mr. Wade was definitely not short of the money, so he hurriedly said, "Then I will keep it for you first. If you need it, you can ask me at any time." Charlie nodded lightly. At this time, he received a message from Warnya on WeChat. "Mr. Wade, don't worry about what happened just now. If the Song family is there, the Wu family will not be too presumptuous." Charlie smiled slightly and replied, "Don't mind, it's just some clowns." At this time, Regnar and his son were sitting in the VIP seats on the other side. Roger looked at Warnya, then at Charlie, and saw that both of them were playing with their mobile phones. One put it down, the other picked it up, the other put it down, and the other one picked it up again. They were talking on WeChat. He was even more angry at this time. Although he added Warnya's WeChat, this Warnya actually closed her circle of friends. Even when they talk to her, she rarely responds. But looking at the frequency of her chatting with Charlie now, it was really for fear of delaying a second, almost immediately picking it up for a second, and there was even a small woman's smile on her face. He is also a person who has made countless girls, and it is natural to see that Warnya is indeed in love with Charlie now. Thinking of this, he felt annoyed. The anger just now ignited again. So he whispered to Regnar beside him, "Dad, I must let this Charlie die. He must die tonight." Regnar looked at his hatred and shook his head and said, "Do you know the only thing you dissatisfied with?" Roger shook his head slightly, expressing puzzlement. Regnar looked at him, sighed and said, "The only thing you are dissatisfied with is that you act too hastily and can't distinguish the priorities." After that, Regnar said to Roger, "Charlie is just an ordinary person with a little strength but no background. We can kill him at any time, not in a hurry. There is no need to just talk to Song because of him. Home is noisy. Now the most important thing is to let you win Warnya." Roger is still a little unwilling, but can only give it up. "I know, then wait 2 days, I will let someone kill Charlie." Regnar said lightly, "Don't worry, although Charlie has no background, he has a lot of fans in Orus Hill. Not only the Chin family, the White family, and Mr. Orville, but even the Song family supports him. This is for us. It's trouble." Roger hurriedly asked, "What should I do?" Regnar said, "If you want to kill, you must first plan the overall situation. With that said, Ragnar explained, "Don't think Mr. Orville is just a bee at starred in the underground world, but he has many younger brothers. Once this kind of person erupts, he will gather thousands of younger brothers every minute. This is our biggest hidden danger. If we kill Charlie, he in turn will fight us hard. We may not be able to escape Orus Hill alive." "Mr. Orville?" Roger frowned and blurted out, "Well, let's kill Mr. Orville first." Ragnar nodded and said, "That's what I think. I'll catch Mr. Orville by surprise. When he is taken lightly, I will kill him directly, and then help Lu Guang to take over and let Lu Guang succeed him and become Orus Hill's underground king." After all, Ragnar's expression flashed with sinister expression, and he said coldly, "By that time, we are equivalent to having a strong foundation of force in Orus Hill. If you want to kill Charlie, or even the Chin family and the White family, it's easy to kill everything you don't know how to promote at once." Roger was trembling with excitement, and blurted out, "Dad, when will Mr. Orville be killed? I think this old dog is not pleasing to my eyes." Ragnar said indifferently, "Don't worry, I will make people ready, and I will send Mr. Orville to the west tonight."